Greetings everybody, and today I'll be showing you how to solo Shinewood 2 with a rogue. And you can pretty much do this strategy with anybody that can go invisible with the hide skill. So for this we'll be needing a dark belt, or at least I prefer to use a dark belt because I'll be taking more melee damage than I'll be taking spell damage here. I'll be using Assassin Strike, Rear Strike, and we'll be mostly taunting with Star Arrow. You can use any ranged spell for that, or you can go up and melee these guys to get their aggro. So first I'll cast Dion, so I'm protected from spell damage. Then I'll taunt 2 beetles. And then what we're going to do is stand on top of one beetle and let it hit the other. And I see their hit point bar, and I'll move on to the other beetle until I see its hit point bar. And then I'll go invisible and walk off of them. Now they'll continue attacking each other and cast spells on each other, including Dark Seal. And that's what we want to see, is we want to see Dark Seal on them. Then we'll use the appropriate necklace, which is dark in this case, because they have holy defense and about 4 million hit points. Now even though the hit points are high, we can still do a considerable amount of damage to them. So first I'll use Rear Strike, and then I'll come up in Assassin Strike, which will almost kill it. Now once they get low enough hit points, they'll start to spawn Shinewood 1 beetles, which also have the holy defense, so I'll put some blind traps here to capture them. Now the other beetle will continue to attack, so we're going to need to get its hit points low. And now you can see when a beetle spawns, it no longer moves, so it just sits there waiting for me to kill it. So I'll put some more blind traps down to kill some of these beetles. And now since the beetles are no longer attacking each other, we'll have to use Amnesia to be able to trigger our rogue skills like Rear Strike and Assassin Strike. What allows us to use Rear Strike and Assassin Strike without having to cast Amnesia in between is the fact that they're attacking each other. The abilities work if the enemy takes damage from a source other than you. So poison traps are not considered damages from sources that are you. So a poison trap will work if it's being poisoned. And Amnesia works to kind of reset who it took damage from. And if they're attacking each other, that also works as well. So next I'll show you guys how to kill the red mantis, and we'll kind of grab 2 red mantises. Now as I'm walking down, I see 1 red mantis here, and there's not another one close by, so I'm probably not going to grab that one. I'll wait until I see like 2 close together. And I keep an eye on the edge of my screen because I want to look for that green mantis. Oh, there it is, and once I notice it, I just run off screen. And it will not chase me because it hadn't had time to pick up the aggro. So we'll pick up this red mantis here. Now that I know where the green mantis is, I can keep an eye on that area of the map and just avoid it, and I'll be safe because only 1 green mantis spawns here in Shinewood 36. If I target a red mantis that's too far off the screen, he will not come at me, so I'll have to be a little bit closer when targeting it. Make sure you have Dion up so you don't die. I'm being kind of risky here without Ite, but I am strong enough to survive here with it. I do recommend that you have about 50,000 hit points or higher with Ite. So we allow them to attack each other, then we go invisible and walk off. We wait for them to cast the Dark Seal on each other, which is the black circle, and then I'll kill it with Star Arrow. I don't recommend it with Star Arrow because you could accidentally aggro other creatures. The red mantises will spawn Shinewood 1 mantises. You can see they'll spawn pretty quick. I will place some blind traps here pretty quick to kill these mantises, and I'll try to set the blind traps in a line so that the 2 mantis will line up so that I can rear strike both of them pretty easily and take them out. Now there are some things not to do in here depending on how strong your rogue or warrior or whatever skills are, and I'll show you that here with these 2 beetles. So we'll taunt these beetles here, and I'll show you kind of what not to do. So we'll attack them and taunt them, then we'll stand onto one, move on to the other, wait until I see the hit points, invisible, and get off. Now I'm going to attack them before they have a chance to cast Dark Seal. And since my ability has a 15-second cooldown, I'm kind of wasting time, and I did some damage to them. They're doing damage to each other, and their hit points are going to be a little bit too low now, because Assassin Strike does do a fair amount of damage here, at least with my gear. So one thing to avoid. So I'll kill this one, and now he's going to die normally to the other beetle. And if the other beetle killed him, I will actually not get the experience for it, and you'll see that here. See, I did not get the experience for it. And since the other beetle did not spawn anything, he's running around. So I pretty much just kind of wasted my time here. And you want to avoid this. So I definitely recommend trying to kill the two beetles kind of evenly with your damage. And then with the final damage, if you can take them both out with a combo skill, sure, try to do that. Otherwise, wait until they spawn things, and then they'll just kind of stand there for you to kill. So this is my guide on how to solo Shinewood 2. Good luck to you guys, and be safe. Like I said, I recommend about 50,000 experience with Ite. You might be able to do it with 30K, but be careful out there. All right, bye.